What am I going to say today to get my ass in trouble? We shall see. Welcome. How everybody doing out there? We about to get started. Good day. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show No Filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Y'all know my favorite day. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday it is. You making sure? Yep, Tuesday. Had to make sure. You know, sometimes days go by. I'd be like, wow, hold on. I didn't even realize. What we got today? True. Good morning, True. True joining the breakfast crew. Everybody say hello to True. If you see True in the comments, that is the number one first Flow, aka Flow Daddy Flow. That is the first member of the Flow crew. True. You see her name in the comments. She been with me from the start 2 years ago. And she found me on YouTube. So go ahead, say hi to her. She is the original. True. She is the first and original Flow supporter. Nobody before her. Appreciate everybody. I'm feeling good. We got more news. We got Diddy news today. A new freaky tale. We don't know what the hell going on with the diddler. Everybody, I don't know what to say, but we're going to get into that. It's a nasty one. So I'm telling you now, Diddy, this one is just as nasty as the other ones. We're going to get into that. Also, I think we got somebody that's snitching. And ain't nobody saying nothing about it because they trying to spin the narrative. But, you know, I'll be looking into shit. And if y'all saw Mayor Adams, the New York City mayor, it's something that ain't passing the sniff test that's going on with him. So we're going to talk about that and more. Y'all know what we do every morning, the morning crew. And shout out to all my Apple and Spotify listeners. If you don't catch us on YouTube, you can definitely catch me on Apple and Spotify. We are tearing up Apple and Spotify on the podcast side. We continue to rank in the top 10% on downloads. That's all thanks to y'all. Like I always tell y'all, I didn't even know I was going to fucking do a podcast till y'all told me to do it. And y'all was right. See, I'm a type person. I'm opinionated, but I tell your ass when you right and I was wrong. Y'all was right. I didn't see myself doing no podcast. But anyway, we're going to get into it. But first, I got a little complaining to do real quick. iPhone. Y'all know I've been holding out on getting a new one because I'm sick of iPhone. I'm sick of how they do us and they start making the phones mess up. Then we got to buy a new one. And when it's 2025, can y'all make a fucking phone that can just turn right the fuck back on when it turns off? Because y'all, I have my little notes on my phone. And yeah, it's my fault. I didn't charge my phone up overnight. But if I plug my phone up 15 minutes before, damn near 20 minutes before I'm supposed to start, I would like my phone to fucking cut on before 1 minute before start time. Got me all nervous and shit. I'm like, damn, my notes is on here. The phone, I'm just looking at the phone. Why does a cell phone take a half hour to cut on, Apple, but you want to charge me $5,000 for a new one? I don't get it. Fix your shit. When my shit power off, I want it to power right the fuck on, like everything else that I use. Anyway, let's get into nasty ass diddler. After I done cuss Apple out, because Apple getting on my nerves. So, okay, let's get into it. So, Diddler has another lawsuit from a male performer. A male performer looking for stardom and fame. Stop me if you heard this story before. A person is looking for fame, looking to be signed, goes out to LA, and sees many opportunities, starts singing on the street corner. Next thing you know, he has a penis in his mouth, and he don't know how he got there. And I'm gonna fill you all on what happened in between, but that's basically the story from this male accuser on Diddy. And another thing that's crazy about this one, y'all, this ain't no old shit. This ain't no shit from the 2000 and 99 and 93 and 85 and all of that. This guy said this happened in 2022. That's only 2 years ago. Almost 3 years, whatever. We're not on here doing math. This ain't math class. You get my point, but so this ain't no old one. This is some new shit. So let's get into it. First of all, this story comes from TMZ. And the headline reads, Diddy sued, and it says, "You orally graped me." You know the real word. I don't want to trigger nobody. Graped me. You know what it means. So this is what it says. It goes on to say, Diddy had one night stand. Make sure you like the live and share the live when y'all come in. I forgot again. I was supposed to say that at the beginning. My bad. But make sure y'all liking and sharing the live, and I'm about to continue. Okay, so the article says, okay, Diddy had a one night stand with a street performer. You know, those people that when you see a lot of them in Vegas, they're performing, looking for money, looking to get noticed, signed, whatever, lunch money, whatever. So that's what this guy was doing. But the problem is the guy says Diddy graped him. At least that's what it says in the new lawsuit. Okay, so let's go on. The Bad Boy Records founder is being sued by a John Doe who claims Diddy orally graped him and sexually assaulted him anally after spiking his drink. Here we go again, y'all. This shit. Here go the diddler. All right. In the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, the man claims he was singing and playing guitar on the street outside a popular Los Angeles nightclub. Like I said, this is in November 2022. Now, a man claiming to be a talent scout for Diddy invited him to a Diddy party. Now, what did Cat Williams always say? You got to tell Diddy no. But allegedly, apparently, John Doe didn't tell Diddy no. So now the John Doe goes on to claim he was driven to a private home where Diddy invited him to sit down, have a drink, and talk about his music aspirations. See, what do we always say? You can't take no fucking drink from Diddy. That's the number one thing we have learned throughout all these lawsuits. Bring your own drink. BYOB. Bring your own bottle. Now, this John Doe claims he was driven to a private home where Diddy invited him to sit down, have a drink, and talk about his music, okay? Now, he says as the conversations progressed, he complimented Diddy's necklace. Oh, some people you just can't compliment. And Diddy asked if he wanted to see more of my jewelry. Guy says yes. So now think about it, y'all. They sitting here, they're having a drink. This guy was just performing on the street, trying to get back on, trying to be discovered, trying to make a living, whatever the case may be. A talent scout, and I'm doing air quotes for those who can't see me. A talent scout for Diddy said, "Hey, come on back. I know Diddy. You know, of course, probably sold him some dreams. Probably told him he could be as famous. Yada yada yada. Whatever. So now they sitting down, having a drink, and talking about music. And now the guy says, Diddy, I like your necklace. And Diddy said, I got more necklaces in the back. If you want to come to the back and see my other necklaces, wink, wink. And so here we go. Then the guy claims that Diddy then took him to the private room. Hey, this is like a scary movie, y'all. Like when you read these, it's kind of like when you watching a scary movie, you be like, no, don't go in there. Don't go in there. No. It's like when you read these allegations and lawsuits, you get to the point where you like, no. Don't go in that private room with Diddy. And you just had a drink. It's over for you, man. Let's continue. The guy claims that Diddy then took him to that private room where John Doe suddenly felt drowsy. He felt off balance and slightly euphoric, despite, he says, he only drank one drink. Now, he goes on to say the room had no jewelry. So Diddy invited him back to see jewelry that was not there. He really just wanted the guy to come back, allegedly. And then once the guy gets into the room, realize there's no jewelry, there's just him and Diddy. And Diddy asked him a trifling ass question. What do y'all think that question was? Diddy asked him, had he ever sucked meat before? And he claims he told Diddy no, and Diddy responded, you should try it, as he pulled out his meat. Man, come on now. This is crazy. All right. So now you sitting there, Diddy got his meat in his hand. He's asking you, have you ever, blah, blah, blah. And you say no. What do you think happens next? The guy claims that Diddy forced him to perform oral by grabbing the guy's face and forcefully inserting his, what, into his, where your teeth are at. He says he became more incapacitated from the rugs Diddy gave him, and Diddy undressed him and assaulted him anally before leaving the room. What in the entire fuck? What? Like, this is crazy, y'all. When you picture this, and then the crazy part is this is 2022. This ain't some old shit. This is like some new shit. So Diddy does that. Now, I don't know what happened, I guess, because it doesn't say, did the guy pass out after that? Did he, after Diddy got done with him, did Diddy go out and party and left the guy at home? I don't know, because it just goes immediately to the next morning. Now we at the next morning. The guy claims the next morning he woke up at the house and somebody was giving him an IV. And if you remember, there's a lot of talk about these freak off sessions and drugs and all that being so crazy that everybody needed IVs. And we also seen Diddy and his mama using those IVs. We saw that ourselves on live when it was before all this Diddy arrest and all that happened. I don't know if you remember, but Diddy and his mom were at the house and they were hooked up to IVs, and they were talking about how it gets them back, get their energy back and all this. But mind you, at this time, we don't know shit about all these freak offs and all this freaky shit going on. So we thinking they just using the IVs because, hey, they got money. You can do whatever you want when you got money. You can bring a whole hospital to your house and shoot up and whatever you want to do. But now, as all this shit come out, it's kind of funny that this person is saying they woke up hooked to IVs and they never heard from Diddy again. He also claimed he suffered pain, mental anguish, emotional torment, humiliation, and shame as well as a result. And he's going after Diddy for damages. This was filed by Tony Busby, the Texas attorney that we all know, that says he has 120 alleged Diddy victims, and we ain't even halfway to 120. So I don't know how many more Busby is about to file, but I can tell you this: they coming. And as we said before, let's read. I have to read the statement. I don't want nobody suing my ass. So Diddy's lawyers says, as this is their response. As we've said before, Mr. Combs cannot respond to every new publicity stunt, even in response to claims that are ridiculous or demonstrably false. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked any one man or woman, adult or minor. It's a lot to unpack, Diddy. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. So this is a male performer who went and was sold dreams. If you read that, it's so many different articles on this case that has a lot of different information. But it was another article besides the TMZ article where they were saying that the Diddy and his quote unquote talent scout basically sold the man, saying that they could make him a star. And then next thing you know, all of this stuff happens, and then dude is just left there. Yes, and I agree with Antoinette. That statement is getting old. It also shows that they're not taking this case serious. I totally agree with who is that? Antoinette. Antoinette says the statement is getting old and they may need to switch it up. And it's funny that you say that, Antoinette, because that's what I was thinking exactly as I'm reading it. Like, this is getting serious. You can't just keep giving out no blanket statement, because these alleged victims are coming with facts, and they saying you did this shit. And just to be giving a blanket statement to every one of them already seems insensitive and seems like they're not taking it serious, which is how you got here in the first place. But the crazy part is, I don't know. We've been kind of looking at who's about to be snitching and singing. And if you pay attention to the tea leaves, I think Mayor Adams might be one of the main people singing against Diddy specifically. I'm going to break down that. I'm going to break down how Diddy and the New York mayor, what kind of ties they have and why I think that. But before we get to that, I got to definitely shout out everybody. Shout out all my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. We here every day, 7:30 a.m. The Breakfast Club. If you want to join us live, you can come to the YouTube channel in the morning. If not, of course, you can always enjoy it on Apple and Spotify. And for my subscribers, I'm looking to hit a goal this week. I'm 10 away from that goal this week. If you can help us out, we would appreciate that. For all the exclusive content, the mix and mastered, edited version of the Lunch Crew that everybody is starting to love. I think I have it. I want to read something at the end pertaining to that. Also, mentorship packages. Shout out to Carla, who took advantage of my mentor package for her social media to build up her hair company, and she is doing well and killing it right now. If you want to get into the content creating or social media or podcasting, any of that, hit me up. I got packages. I love to teach, and I will definitely give you the sauce. And just keep it up. Keep up the work, y'all. Keep up the good work. We building a great community. Oh shoot, Shauna, I can't. Yeah, I should. You know what? I need to start putting up the link. The link to subscribe is Buzzsprout on the notes. So if you listen to the show on Apple and Spotify, you can either subscribe there or you can subscribe on my Patreon, which is Flow Daddy Flow. Same name. I will figure out where to put the link more places so you can see it. But as of right now, if you listen to this on Apple and Spotify, is in the show notes. You'll see the Buzzsprout link for subscriptions. And like I said, other than that, if you can't find that, you can also go to my Patreon, which is my name, Flow Daddy Flow, and check me out there. I appreciate it. But you guys are doing great. Please help me get to that goal. If you can subscribe, let's get those subscriptions today. As you can see, the show is growing. We started out with one audio podcast. Now we have an audio podcast, the video podcast, and a whole new show at lunch that people are starting to love. They calling it the Lunch Crew. And at the end, I'm going to read a couple of the people's responses. I like the lunch show, too, because it's laid back. We just talk about all kind of stuff. I don't even plan the lunch show. We just go in and whatever we want to talk about, we talk about. So we're going to get back to the business. You know how to take a break and let y'all know what the hell I got going on. But we about to get back to this Mayor Adams, y'all. So let's go back. Now, Mayor Adams is the New York City mayor. If y'all know, him and Diddy are like they got a little silent partnership going on, I think. And I'm going to tell you why I think that and why it means something. So if you haven't seen Mayor Adams, you know, he had that big case. The feds are dropping the case, the Fed case against Mayor Adams. You know, he had all kind of bribery, all kind of stuff going on, government fund. I mean, crazy. And then it's just to get dropped out of the blue. Now, the narrative they're saying is that he's doing this for Trump and because of the immigration. Listen to this, y'all. And this is why I fight for us, because I hate the fact that it's two separate, rules. It's rules for us, and then there's rules for the powerful and the political people. Do you know they say that they are dropping his charges? Now, he got serious charges, the mayor. They're dropping the charges. Make sure you're sitting down when you listen to this. They say they are dropping the charges because he is too busy doing that immigration, getting people the hell out of here, whatever. He's too busy with that he doesn't have time to deal with the trial. I ain't making that shit up, y'all. I read that is in the Associated Press. It's in a lot of articles. That is literally the reason that they are telling us. But I dug a little deeper because that just don't sit right with me. You know, you're saying that you're dropping charge. So if one of us, me or you, listening to this, the common person, so you telling me we can say, hey, I should be able to say, hey, let's say if I had a case or some charges, hey, I'm too busy for those charges because I'm too busy with my podcast. Like, what? That is really the real reason. So check this out. This is from, and then I'm gonna get into why the Diddy connection right now. If you remember, Mayor Adams gave Diddy the key to the city. And when you look into all this shit that's coming up with Diddy, how the fuck he get the key to the city? He got it from Mayor Adams. Mayor Adams also was picked up for his case in September, the same time as Diddy. Diddy was arrested in September, and Mayor Adams was indicted, or they charged him in September. The past September September that just passed. So now I'm looking at things crazy, and guess who he shares attorney with? And when I say he, I mean Mayor Adams. Y'all know who his attorney is, right? Alex. Now, some people say Spiro, some people say Spiro. I don't know which one it is. Spiro. That is Jay-Z's attorney, and that is also Mayor Adams' attorney. Also, Mayor Adams has had numerous events celebrating Jay-Z. One, namely, an event where it's actually his mother, Jay-Z's mother, was also honored. Also, another thing that Mayor Adams did that has done that ties him in with with Jay-Z and Diddy, and trying to figure it out. But even when Jay-Z had that big hit, Run This Town, Mayor Adams would come in playing Run This Town at his press conferences and all type of stuff. So it's a lot going on with Mayor Adams, Jay-Z, and Diddy. They got a lot of like similar, a lot of things alike, and a lot of things that show that they have ties together. So let's get into this article talking about the Justice Department dropping charges. This comes from the Associated Press. Headline reads, top Justice Department official orders prosecutors to drop charges against New York Mayor Eric Adams. So, okay, it says, in a 2-page memo obtained by the Associated Press, they are directed to dismiss the bribery charges against Adams immediately. The pending prosecution has unduly restricted Mayor Adams' ability to devote full attention and resources to the illegal immigration and violent crimes. That's word for word. Do you understand what that said? That was exactly what I just said. They just said it in a different way. Their reason is they're saying the pending prosecution has unduly restricted Mayor Adams' ability to devote full attention and resources to the illegal immigration and violent crimes. So, according to them, if you're busy, you don't have to be held accountable for breaking the law. But as a common people, we don't get that luxury. We don't get to say we too busy to be held accountable. But apparently, if you are part of the elite, part of the politicians, part of the powerful, now they're making it where, you can just say, oh, no. You don't have to worry about this indictment, Mayor. You too busy with the immigration, so we're going to just throw this whole fucking case away. So then it goes on to say that public officials at the highest level of government are routinely investigated. And then, but should they be able to be let off the hook because of their governmental duties? I don't think so. And so now if I go back, now that's him, that's the article talking about letting him off the hook. But let's go back to actually, this is Eric Adams gave Diddy a key to the NYC a year ago, but that came from a September 26, 2024 article. So actually this would have been in 2023 when he got the key to the city. Now, another similarity, Diddy used the same tactic that Mayor Adams used to get out of his case, or to try to get out of his case, but it didn't work for Diddy. Diddy said the fact that the feds leaked secrets and leaked some of his defense options, or some of his defense, some of the defenses he would use, they leaked it. That was what Mayor Adams used in the beginning. Now, it worked for Mayor Adams. Didn't work for Diddy. So word on the street is that Mayor Adams is singing like a canary and still singing and possibly still working. Because there's no, you can't, unless y'all, you can tell me in the chat, tell me, I've never ever heard of cases being dropped. Feds dropping cases because the person is too busy. Now, that's normal. Y'all let me know. But I ain't never seen nothing like that. So it gives me cause for pause. And then when you see Jay-Z's attorney and Jay-Z and Mayor Adams share the same attorney, then your antennas and your eyes and all type of shit start to raise up like, hold up. Is this this is the same play they always run when they feel like, hey, we could just do whatever the fuck we want. Y'all just sit down, shut up, and take it. Yes, he definitely. Now, Dreamer, I appreciate that comment. I'm gonna pin that comment. And Mayor Adams, he got some dirt on a lot of people. And like I said, I'm telling y'all, he is singing like a canary on Diddy. We know this about Diddy. We know Diddy likes to buy people. We know Diddy has a lot of skeletons. So if you Diddy and the mayor gives you the key to the city, that ain't enough for Diddy. If that mayor was quote unquote paid off enough to give Diddy the key to the city or whatever, however Diddy got it, we know they having conversations behind the scenes. We know Diddy gonna want that mayor in his back pocket. And we know mayors can be bought for a ham sandwich. So if you really pay attention, the immigration is a smokescreen, and it could be true. It could be because he's in cahoots with Trump, because he's in cahoots with Trump's immigration policy and getting immigrants up out of here. That could be true. But like I always say, a lot of times two things can be true at the same time. It could have a lot to do with the Trump and him following, using the immigration for him to get out of this mess. But it also could be him singing like a canary on Diddy, because I know he has to know some shit. I'm sure Diddy has either offered him something that wasn't appropriate, whether it's money or whatever, whatever the case may be. We all know that if Diddy got this key, he got way more out of him than that. And like I said, we also have ties of Mayor Adams and Jay-Z. I feel like Jay-Z is working for himself, and you already know he throwing Diddy under the bus. It could be the attorney working his hand, Alex Spiro, whatever his name is. He could be working his hand for Jay-Z and Mayor Adams, and in hopes to sink Diddy. We don't know. I just know something ain't right. You can't tell me. You cannot fucking tell me that you can drop charges because a motherfucker is busy. And that's what they trying to tell us, y'all. I just read it for y'all, word for word, from an Associated Press. Like, huh? Yep. So pay close fucking attention to that. Also, since I got some time today, Luigi. Now, this is Luigi Mangione. I'm just call him Luigi. The Robin Hood of today. A person that has been accused of killing CEO of United Healthcare. We got some updates on him. And this case, the Luigi case, if you're not paying attention to it, it is the case that has this country the most scared out of any case going on right now. You know why? It's because this is one of the first times that someone allegedly is on trial for murdering a big time CEO, and the public is behind the accused. The public is behind Luigi. And why? Because they've been getting over on us with this healthcare shit for so long, and everybody is fucking tired of it. I told you on this show, United Healthcare denied a record 34% of all health claims last year. So much so to the point that they installed an AI software to help them deny more claims. So let me tell you how scared they are about Luigi case. I believe that's why I was banned on TikTok, for merely asking questions and keeping the Luigi case alive. And I told y'all way back that this case had this country scared because he could fucking get off. So many people are behind, and I'm going to give you some background on what's going on, but there are so many people behind Luigi. They are afraid of jury nullification, and I was letting everybody know that on TikTok. They had to ban me. I ain't give a fuck. Fuck TikTok. As far as that, I miss my people at TikTok, my community, and I will be back for them. But as far as TikTok or anybody trying to suppress the truth, I don't give a shit. You don't know one app make me. I'm coming up. I got all the apps on Smash, TikTok. So you can't ban me. You can't ban me on Apple and Spotify and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and whoever else. I got all of them on Smash. And my message don't stop. I will continue to bring awareness because they want to continue to take advantage and take our money and deny our claims. They want that shit to continue. But they know if Luigi is found innocent because of whatever reason, but if jury nullification, I'm sure y'all probably know what that is, but for those that don't know, jury nullification is basically when a jury acquits somebody, even if they think they may have done whatever they say they done, but they acquit them because they feel like they were right or justified. And Luigi Mangioni's popularity has become so large that they fear that he is going to be found innocent because it's going to be hard to find a juror of multiple people to convict him. And so I already called that out. And when a person who has a clean account, I post the same shit on every platform. So how could I be banned on TikTok like I'm just doing such and so bad? I'm being so horrible, but I'm putting the same content on every platform known to man. And I've never had a strike. I've never had a video took down. No, hold on. I have one video took down that was about J-Lo on Instagram. And I've been on Instagram, 8 years or however long. And Facebook, I never had nothing down. And even on TikTok, I didn't have any strikes. But because I was asking questions about Luigi and telling people about jury nullification and just keeping the story alive, they fucking banned me. And it was the best thing that could ever happen to me because I didn't do nothing but turn my shows up, which I should have did anyway. And that was going to be my lesson of the day. Towards the end of this, I got a lesson that I learned. I always pass it to y'all because we in this together. But going back to Luigi, do y'all know how much money he's raised? And I'm about to fucking tell y'all, if you want to support, because it's just about a fair trial. See, they don't want to even give Luigi a fair trial because they are so busy trying to hold on to this healthcare scam that they got going on, where they take our money and deny our claims at an alarming rate. And then they wonder why people don't give a shit what happened, even though it's sad, I'm not justifying violence ever. But y'all asses got to wake up. And banning and trying to silence folks ain't going to do shit. I'm telling you now. You ain't do nothing but make a person bigger when you ban them. Especially because the world can see everybody know Flo ain't do shit wrong. So all you doing is showing the world that I was fucking right, that y'all scared as fuck of this case. I didn't tell anybody to do anything. I didn't incite no riot. I didn't say anything. Just like this show, all I do is tell you what's going on and tell you what to pay attention to, and I ask questions. And they scared. Boy, guess what? You should have been scared. You should have banned me, TikTok, but it's too late. I already blew up all my fucking platforms anyway. But you should have banned me 2 years ago. Now banning me, it ain't do nothing but make people find me. My people gonna find me because I'm one of the realest doing this shit. So anyway, let's get back to, they have raised how much? Over $300,000 for Luigi's legal counsel. Look at the American people. This is why my faith is in y'all. My faith ain't in TikTok. My faith ain't in Instagram. My faith ain't in none of them. My faith is in y'all. Because guess what? We at the point when the American people know your ass getting you getting railroaded or thrown under the bus or run amok or any of that shit, they gonna get behind you. And my people behind me. So that's why I walk around and talk the way I talk, because my people got my back and I got they back. Ain't nothing you could do about it. But he has raised $300,000. And if you want to donate, it's on Give, Send, Go. Not, I don't know what the other one is called. The one everybody, the other one. It ain't that one. It's Give, Send, Go. It's actually at $320,000. Fans have gave $320,000 for his legal defense. Luigi Maggioni, this is from Hollywood Unlocked. Luigi Maggioni is a 26-year-old man accused of killing Brian Thompson, and he has accepted. And Luigi says he appreciates it and has accepted every last dollar and will use it for his legal defense. Now, if you want to, go to Give, Send, Go. Look up Luigi Maggioni defense. And if you want to support and make sure to get a fair trial and that they don't try to pull no bullshit, go ahead and check them out and donate. I'll be donating today. I got this information right before I came on for the podcast today, so I'm gonna dig in. But their goal is actually 500,000, and they are almost at their goal. I'm telling you, this trial is the number one trial that the government is scared of. I'm telling you that. And I told you that before they banned my ass on TikTok. And then they banned me, which showed me I knew what the hell I was talking about. But I'm telling you now, this is because guess what? If he's found innocent, as you can see, all the CEOs and all that other healthcare, they already have either been hiding their face or coming out saying they're going to start being more compassionate about health claims and all. So what? So because one of y'all CEO got a cat busting his ass, now y'all want to be compassionate after all these lives have been lost, people paying their insurance monthly for their whole life, 50, 30, 20, 30 years, and then they need it. They need to use it, and you just fucking deny them for no reason. 34%. Do y'all realize that means for every 3 people, at least one of them gets denied? And they've been exposed to being a scam. And if Luigi is found innocent, they are going to have to slash all this bullshit that they're doing with this healthcare, because every CEO gonna have to walk around with their head on a motherfucking swivel. And so, no, I'm not gonna shut up about Luigi, because I understand the importance of the case. I'm not here to tell nobody what to do. I'm not telling nobody whether to ride with him or to ride against him. I am just telling you that this is an important case, and I'm telling you why they are taking it so serious. They're so scared. They mad. They scared that I'm even telling y'all this shit. They ain't banned me because I'm inciting no riot, or they ain't banned me because I said, "Hey, do this, do that, go storm the Justice Center or anything." I didn't do none of that. I did just what I'm doing on this show, telling you what to pay attention to, why, and how. And as you see, everything I say plays out. And so they had to expose their hand by banning me on TikTok because they had no choice. But all it did was validate what the fuck I was saying. Because everybody know I've been on there too long. I know what I can say and not say. But it's all good because my words are not being left in vain. As you can see, people are still getting on the bandwagon and supporting Luigi. So check this out. This is from Luigi and his legal team. This is thanking everybody for giving. And if you can, anybody listen to this show, I don't care if it's $1, $5. If you understand the importance of this, go to the Give Send, go look up Luigi. It should be somewhere around $300,000 there already. 500,000 is the goal. Go give. And let me read to you what they said. I thought this was a nice thank you letter from the attorney and Luigi. It says, "We are excited to announce that we have established contact with Karen Agnifilio and the rest of Luigi's legal team." I'm sorry. This is from the people who started this Give Send Go. My apologies. Luigi's legal team, who will be accepting your donations. In response to hearing about your 10,000 individual donations averaging under $30, Karen stated that Luigi very much appreciates the outpouring of support. "We feel honored to provide supporters with a reliable way to continue contributing to his legal fees through any future donations. Yesterday marked the 2-month anniversary since Luigi Mangioni's arrest. Americans watched the media scramble to demonize him as social media comments overflow with support. The average American understands who the real culprits are." Listen to this. "Despite the ghoulish display of power during his perp walk or the out-of-touch coverage most media pundits offer, nothing could shake their resolve. On the contrary, these attempts to diminish his support have only backfired." Didn't I say that? It's only backfiring. "Even the Newsweek article that attempted to characterize this fund as stagnant was met with a surge of new donations." See, they're trying everything they can and they can't stop it. We already know what's up. And it's not just me. I'm not taking all the credit. I'm just one of the soldiers with a platform that's using it to bring awareness to the people and what y'all want and what y'all want to know about. "The fund has skyrocketed another 64,000 with no signs of slowing down." Now, the prosecutors have responded talking about this is fundamentally unacceptable. See, don't you see how they play the game? Now, I've seen many people who maybe didn't deserve money for legal cases, and I never heard the prosecution speak out. For example, you remember the Jordan Neely, the guy who was choked out by, I forget the guy's name, but it was a big trial. Jordan Neely was the homeless guy that was the Michael Jackson. He impersonated Michael Jackson's in the New York subway. And if y'all can help me in the chat, I can't remember the guy who choked out Jordan Neely. David, I can't remember his name. Anyway, he got hundreds and thousands of dollars when he was arrested and charged with killing a man. He got hundreds and thousands of dollars of support prosecution didn't say shit. Y'all know other cases. I'm not trying to stir that pot this morning, but y'all know all these different cases where the person who was accused of killing a person or killing people, he got hundreds and thousands of dollars for his case. Nobody batted a motherfucking eye. But now Luigi is getting money and everybody got something to say. Now the prosecution got something to say. Everybody, but I've covered these stories. I've watched so many people who I felt didn't deserve any fucking aid, who got aid by the tune of hundreds and thousands of dollars, and nobody said nothing. So like I say, pay attention. Yeah, exactly. The insurance premiums are crazy. It's just getting out of hand, y'all. But like I told y'all before, which is why, normally, that was a lot of work I put in for my TikTok account. And if a year ago, if you'd have told me that I would have lost my 300-something thousand follower, whatever account, I would have been devastated. But when it actually happened, I felt like they was making room for some bigger that I needed to be doing. And it was right. That was the best fucking thing TikTok could have ever did, was ban me. Because I had outgrew that. I do shows now. I sit here for an hour and I tell people what the fuck going on and calling people out, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. They can't ban me. They can't do none of that no more. So thanks, TikTok. Because you actually allowed me to, now I can talk about Luigi or Diddy or the healthcare or the fires or any of that shit for hours. And that's what I need to be doing anyway. And it is no shade to TikTok at all. I love TikTok. I love my people on TikTok. I actually like the app. But I realize I'm too much for that. And I wear that with a badge of honor. And I say that to even say, because I passed my knowledge of what I learned on to y'all. We in this together. Don't never let a door close and get you down. See, the key to life is it's going to be positive shit and negative shit that happen to us every fucking day. Right? But the secret sauce of life is you take the positives and you make it more positive, right? But then you take the negatives and you figure out how to fucking turn that into a positive too. And once you master that, you're fucking unstoppable. And what I mean by that is, yeah, TikTok took my account for no fucking reason and banned me for no fucking reason on something that I worked sun up to sundown to build. But guess what? When they banned me, I had a lot more time. Yeah, I lost income. But time is greater than income any fucking day of the week. And with that time, I was able to craft out to do more shows, to get more on my Apple, Spotify, and YouTube content, that content that actually means something to me and the people that actually mean something to me. And once I was able to dig into that, I realized this was the best fucking thing that ever happened to me. But when it first happened, y'all, I was pissed off. I was upset. I was all of those feelings. But after 24 hours went past, I realized they did me a motherfucking favor. And they also did me a favor by teaching me and showing me another lesson that I could pass to y'all. Do not think it's the end of the world when you get some bad news or a job might not hire you or a job might fire you or any of that shit might happen. But what you do is you switch it. You flip that shit on them. You say, oh, all you did was give me time to do more, bitch. And that's what I did to TikTok. I turned up. My people that love me over there keep saying they want me over there. And I'm coming over there. But guess what? You didn't see me get banned and go over there and like, oh, y'all got to follow me and crying and doing all that because, nah, it's bigger than that. I graduated. And TikTok, all they did by banning me and say, look, you too much for this. You too much for this app. You need to go on out there and get with the real podcasters and YouTubers and shows and really take your movement to the next level. And that's what the fuck I did. And I love y'all for that because y'all been a part of this. I'm going to stop there. But guess what, y'all? Taco Tuesday, get you a taco. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna eat today, but I'm gonna get me a good taco. The morning crew, I appreciate y'all so much for yeah, everybody. Look, this is one of my TikTokers, y'all. She just said, look, that part, Flo, I like this better anyways. Yeah, this is more me. I was actually holding myself down or back by putting so much time into TikTok. And like I said, it's not to shade TikTok at all. I'm saying for me personally, this what the fuck I need to be doing. I graduated past spending all them times on 2-minute videos. And I appreciate y'all because y'all been with me along the way. We're going to end this right here, y'all. Tomorrow, we're going to get into it. Make sure y'all eat them tacos. If you listening to this while you walking your dog, keep your head on the swivel and pick his poop up. And if you're driving, put your seatbelt on. Other than that, if you want some more of this, you know, y'all, this the breakfast. Catch me at lunch. I'm back at 12 noon with my boy Greg. Greg was a little under the weather. Had some. I told him he had COVID, but I was just bullshitting. I don't know what. He had a little flu, but he good now. So I see y'all at noon. As always, to my Apple and Spotify listeners, I love y'all. And I'm out. Yeah. What's up, morning crew? Look, you can't stop us. All they did was made me lock in more. We're gonna be at lunch. I'm out. Lauren know it. Hey, look, everybody in the chat. I need everybody to like the live, and I need everybody to say I'm out. I'm about to show you. Lauren know the drill when it's time to get up out of here. I see you at lunch. I'm out. Let me get the I'm outs in the comments before I get out of here. You know I can't get out of here till I see all my people hit them with the I'm outs down the chat. We had a good one today. I'm about to tap in and see what the hell going on with Jay-Z and Tony Busby. There's a lot to talk about. Shout out to Luigi. Go donate. Don't let them try to fix this thing. And True, Michelle, Shauna, Amy, Jennifer, Nadrima, Lauren, Patricia, Jennifer, Amy, Michelle. If I miss you, it ain't on purpose. I'm trying to catch everybody before I get out of here. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all at lunch. Peace.